Ritchie was alone, 2 yards out, in front of the cricket field stand. The ball span towards him at a comfortable speed and his eyes were fixed on the target. There could only be one outcome. Here was the moment Newcastle's fans had been waiting for. All those miserable Mondays were about to be banished and the next word they were going to scream was goal. A simple topping beckoned and that, in turn, would provide 40 minutes of comfort. What happened next can only be described as typical of Newcastle, turning the straightforward into the complex. Somehow, Ritchie hit the side netting, thus guaranteeing he will make the end-of-year blooper show. "I was probably celebrating before I hit," Ritchie said ruefully. Fortunately, the miss did not matter. For the first time since December 2012, Newcastle were successful on a Monday night, and how richly they deserved these 3 points at Burnley, extending their winning sequence to a third game after Rafa Benitez outfoxed Sean Dyche. "We are laughing about the miss now," said Benitez. "I could not believe it, but I have to congratulate him on a great job. He played so well. They all did." When the game started after a 30-minute delay, Eddie Wolstenholme, the referee assessor, suffered a suspected heart attack in the tunnel and was rushed to hospital. Newcastle conjured a performance that was disciplined as anything as they have produced all season. You had to go back to Loic Remy at Goodison Park on September 30, 2013 to find the last Newcastle player to score on a Monday evening in front of the television cameras, but, to the delight of those who had made the journey south, the anomaly was swiftly rectified. There was an element of luck attached, but nobody in black and white was complaining. When Federico Fernandez stepped inside after picking up a loose ball, his only intention was to shoot. Crucially, it took a deflection off Ben Mee and looped into the top corner. It took a split second to register with those in the cricket field stand, but, soon, realization dawned: Newcastle had the lead. Given how lamentable Burnley have been in front of their own supporters this season, the travelling contingent understood this was an opportunity not be lost. You could see the confidence begin to spread through the team. As the ball was played about with belief, Benitez did that little thing he does, rolling his wrist to check his watch before barking out orders. The only instruction here should have been go for it. Burnley look a shadow of the team that did so well last season. They don't run with fury and they don't tackle as if their lives depend on it. Whisper it quietly around Dyche, but they have looked soft in many games. Even after 4 minutes, you knew this was going to be an uphill battle. Really, there should have been no way back for them in the 24th minute. A short corner on the right saw Ritchie and Sung-yeung exchange passes before Ritchie whipped a ball into the area that demanded a finish be applied. Captain Clark did the rest, glancing his header beyond heart. This was everything about Burnley being soft coming home to roost. No pressure was put on Ritchie as he looked up to pick out a target, while Clark was able to ghost in front of me without anyone attempting to unsettle him. If this continues, they will be in big trouble come spring. Dyche, nonetheless, was content and said, "We gave a performance. Our eyes tell us we did a lot of good things. I think the character is coming back and we could just do with a slick of luck. Now we have to turn performances into results." It was a curious observation. Burnley did have a 10-minute rally at the end of the first half that yielded a thumping header for Sam Vokes, which halved the deficit, and drive from Chris Wood that Martin Dubravka pushed aside, but there was nothing else. Really, they should have been thumped and Newcastle would have handed out a beating had Ritchie not squandered his big moment. They were also unlucky when substitute Joselu cracked a drive against the base of the post. No matter. On this evidence, they will keep moving forward. This is a long-distance run, said Benitez. What does this mean? Nothing. We have to keep winning games if we want to stay in this division. We cannot think that just because we have one game, it is okay, it is on to the next one.